we were good friends for probably 15 years and worked out all the time together. And he stayed at my house when he come down. He didn't have no money to get a room, sleeping in his van, so my wife and me said, come on in and sleep in our extra room, and we become good friends. And then Vince told him either Shultz or me, because he started whining that I was too rough on him and that I was going to beat him in a live TV show and take the belt. And you had to treat him like a kid, man. You say, you big dummy, why
Yeah.
I'm not going to beat you in the middle of the ring. I can beat you anytime I get ready. That might be harder to do anything. Oh, really? And I'd grab him in his own living room, throw him on the floor, and we'd start. But he never was a wrestler. I mean, never was if he got a hold of you, he was powerful. He was strong, but he didn't know how to get a hold of you. So if you knew any moves at all, you could out wrestle him,
Right.
But
his cardio probably wasn't too good either, I'd imagine.
No, it wasn't, no.
Now, I read Bret Hart's book, and I thought that was interesting at the time that I read it, that he claimed that Hogan beat you in a little amateur scuffle, but you addressed that yourself in your book. So why do you think Bret came up with that?
I think he got carried away because the guys was in the dressing room. I remember it was in Baltimore, I believe it was, and me and Hogan always was scuffling, like I told you, in his house. We'd always, and the guys didn't know what was going on. Oh my God, it's Shultz and Hogan, they're having it out tonight or whatever. And I think it's kind of like what Vince thought too, because the guys didn't know what we was doing. And come on. I told Bret, I said, Bret, you're mistaken. There's no two men the size of me and Hogan, I was 300 pounds, can fight for 45 minutes. It can't be done.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, well, it wasn't supposed to be 40. I think it was a misprint and they let it go. And Bret got tied up in the moment, because Bret knows that Hogan could have never, ever beat me. He couldn't beat my wife, let alone me. But
Doesn't sound like you could be your wife.
no, I couldn't. I just fixed to say you didn't let me finish. I can't beat her either,